official yellow marker. Have the yellow markers right along the sidewalk. It's pretty cool. Well, my tent is holding up to pretty much like 20 to 30 mile an hour winds, and it's hailing like crazy right now. Woo! That was intense. Well, it's the first morning after the first night. There's some geese across the river that kept squawking all night, and then it sounded like coyotes trying to get after them and stuff. So that was another thing. But I slept pretty good actually. Today I have a 17-mile day, and I'm going to be taking that all the way to just north of Luck, where Café Wrens will be. And I'm really excited to see Café Wrens. This is luxury camping in the backwoods. Well, I got to the river here that I possibly had to ford, and right away you can see there I could have jumped to that rock, but it looks like no matter what, right in the middle there I would have had to get my feet wet. So I see there's some logs downriver. Maybe try crossing one of those instead of having to take my boots off. I don't want to get my feet wet. It's a cold morning. across okay. It wasn't too difficult, especially if the hiking poles kind of help. Pretty soon I'm gonna come out to a road, and then I have 4 miles to hike on the county road till I get to the famous Gandy Dancer Trail. Ha ha ha. Well, after a 17-mile day on day number 2, which I should have never did, but I have to meet Mike tomorrow at Straight Lake State Park. He's meeting me to hike a few days, so I kind of had to do it, and now I have to do 11 miles tomorrow, and I got some blisters. I'm at the coolest place, Café Wrens. Here's the cafe, lounging. And let me tell you, the owner that I was talking to, Steph is her name, she actually left me a full pitcher of water and a beer and a cookie. Yep, so I'm in for a treat tonight. And not to say I have this awesome camping spot. I should be all out of the wind and everything. Yeah, it was a long day, but it's a good place to call her a night. After an awesome night at Café Wrens, and I guess what you could call my first trail angel, trail magic experience, the owner Steph was just awesome. All of their employees were super awesome, friendly to talk to. And I got a little, I got the Chipotle turkey sandwich yesterday. That was so delicious. I got a half one to go. Good stuff, and now I'm just back on the Gandy Dancer Trail. But I meet Mike today, my buddy Mike D, at Straight Lake State Park. I got 11 miles to go to get to him, and took care of some blister action and stuff today. It was just a pretty swamp back here. really pretty lake. Apparently it was formed from the glaciers. This is a tunnel channel when the glaciers melted and receded, and I don't know, don't quote me, I'm not an expert on glaciers. I didn't do much filming because I was just dogging it. Now Mike and I are at Straight Lake State Park. Here's the campsite spot we got. They're all walk-in campsites, so you just park in the parking lot. You have to pay a vehicle admission fee, and then you have to actually hike into these camp spots. But for a fire ring and a picnic table, I think it's worth it, definitely. Really pretty view too. This is how Mike usually likes to feed me.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Salmon and potatoes and asparagus.
Oot, oot.
Well, it's morning number 5, I think. Yeah. Raining out. Later this morning, he will be driving me back over to the Trailhead, about 4 miles over. Yeah, it's gonna be wet and cold and not really looking forward to it, but nice days are ahead. And here I thought I'd start early enough in the season to avoid those dang mosquitoes. Ah. Well, I had to walk around this water here in this field, and the trail cuts in right there. Well, here I walked past and walked all the way to the end of the field before I noticed. Here are the 2 yellow markers, one on the left, one on the right. I came from that way. I would assume I'd have to head down that way, but I can't find a yellow marker for my life. And there's a trail that goes this way, and there's a trail that goes that way, and the yellow markers just stop. Well, I found the trail. First I chose the wrong one and walked it for a while, turned around, came back. Then I chose this one and walked it for a while, and finally I'm back to some yellow markers.